Afternoon baseball here on the show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Brandon Woodruff starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. He will lead this one off today.
Ozzie Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, Dero, we're looking at a team that's playing some pretty good baseball right now. Through the first 5 games of this homestand, 4-1, and looking for some bigger and better things.
Yeah, we had a chance to sit down before the game after BP with the manager. He was really pleased with the way his team has played in these last 5. Let's see if it continues today.
Second, the right fielder, number 9, Enos Slaughter.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Enos Slaughter comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Woodruff has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Fly ball out toward right field. After it is Yelich. Around first, digging for 2. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Stan Musial down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals, and it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the 3-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Liner toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. And the run will score as the Cardinals are on the board first. It's 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
Stepping in now, Jim Edmonds, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Musial leads off first with 1 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Rogers Hornsby.
Stepping in for the Cardinals, Rogers Hornsby. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Hit down the third baseline, and this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Line drive to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Bob Gibson, the Nebraska native, will be the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Striding in, Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Ground ball foul down the left side. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, Matty, to expect to go through the course of a long season and just dominate every game, every team is just a foolish thought process. You're going to have these little hiccups throughout the course of the season. I think they keep you honest and keep you real and keep you on the attack. Let's see if they fight today.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Batting first, the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Now here's the pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll move ahead to the top of the second now. The Cardinals are out in front 2-0. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's just 1 for 6.
Molina.
First pitch of the at-bat. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. 2 of the game's best, 2 of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
The 2-2.
Full count.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Bob Gibson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Ozzie Smith. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Liner towards second. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Enos Flores.
In now, Enos Slaughter, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 1-1. Line drive base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
At the plate, Stan Musial, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Now the 2-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Ready with the 3-0. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Into the box, Jim Edmonds, as he'll look at a slider that runs in too far for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. He pulls this one into right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
To the plate now, Rogers Hornsby, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Three and 0 now.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
Three runs already home here. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Kane. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the second. The Cardinals lead it 5-0. And here's Christian Yelich now. He's hitting .333 in the series, 2 for 6.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Now the 1-0.
That's a strike.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1. Gibson, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 18th season in the big leagues, so he's had quite an incredible career.
Yeah, he has seen it all. I don't know if he's old school, new school, middle school, whatever the case may be. He's seen an influx of all different types of players, all different mindsets, how to hit, how to pitch. This guy has officially seen it all.
1-1.
Outside.
Runner at second here with one man out. The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball 3.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Here's Eric Sogard, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Justin Smoke now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Now the 0-1.
Ball 1. Train 11. 1-1.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
The 2-2.
Ball.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And a sinker there. Swung on and missed for out number 3. The Brewers strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they've done a nice job of keeping their swings inside the strike zone and not chasing after pitches they can't do much with. The numbers say their chase rate in this game is under 25%. And with a bunch of runs on the board right now, that could be a big reason why.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Cardinals, the first
digging in for his second at-bat, Albert Pujols. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pujols is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Joe Torre. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Down the left field line and deep, and that will end up a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left. Back on it is the left fielder, still going back, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Corbin Burns is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Corbin Burns.
So now to the plate, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2-1 to count. Now the pitch.
Ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Bob Gibson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
Now the 1-0 is a ball as he pulled the bunt back.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he's safe.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. A fly out and a single for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On he pops it up. Yount into shallow center. He can't get there as it falls in. And not in time as the run scores.
When you're up by 7 runs any time in a game, let alone this early, it feels awfully good. They are hitting on all cylinders here, but they have to be careful not to let off the gas pedal now.
In now, Enos Slaughter as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Braun will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
Stepping in, Stan Musial, hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and a strike to count. Looking to minimize the damage here. This is popped up. Sogard is there for it. And that retires the side. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers nothing. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next will be the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
The pitcher, Corbin Burns.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Now the 1-0.
Outside.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Two and 1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robert
Back to the top of the order now. And here comes the lifelong Brewer, Robin Yount. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled off. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 1-0. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to Hornsby. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Edmonds. He singled and drove home 2 his last time.
Jim Edmonds.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. 1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hot shot to third. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Roger Hornsby.
Ready once again, Rogers Hornsby. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Now at the plate, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 7 runs, 10 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Cain is under it. And that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals, but they're still in control, 7-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun.
The left fielder, Ryan Draw.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1.
Ball. Playing 11. Ball. 2-1.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 2-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. It's a solo home run for Christian Yelich. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and they're now on the board, though still well behind.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Standing in now, Keston Hiura. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2.
Full count.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
And the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Got to be frustrating for the guy out on the mound, trying to get out of this inning. Had him down 0-2, and now he's worked the count back full. Still one pitch away from sitting in the dugout.
The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. We played 4. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out.
The catcher, number 4, Yadier Molina.
Digging in once again, Yadier Molina. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Kane is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the pitcher, Bob Gibson.
So coming to the plate, Bob Gibson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and Hura drifts over to make the catch. The side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Eric Sogard.
Here comes the first pitch. Eric Sogard is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. Reined in. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Justin Smoke, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
The windup and the 0-1.
No. Ball.
One run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 3 balls and a strike now to Smoke. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
The pitcher, number 39, Corbin.
So now the Brewers pitcher, Corbin Burns, reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. From the stretch, and he pops up the bunt attempt. Gibson is there, and he has it for the out.
The batter, the shortstop, Robin.
Stepping up to the plate, Robin Yount. He's gone down on strikes twice already in this one. And Dan, when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a third time.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yep.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
0-1, here it comes.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Comes set, now the pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Brewers strand 1. They're down 7-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Ozzie Smith. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here it comes. Line to the right side. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now at the plate, Enos Slaughter. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Braun is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, left fielder, Stan Musial.
Standing in, Stan Musial. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the 0-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Digging in, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Three-1.
That's down.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3 and 2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or 2, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ryan Braun comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down 7-1. Brent Suter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
35. Brent Suter.
All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in the veteran center fielder Jim Edmonds.
Jim Edmonds.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
Ball.
Suter, a 6'5" left-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So striding in, Rogers Hornsby. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way.
No.
A runner at first with no outs here. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
Fouled away. The 2-1.
That's a ball.
That's a close pitch right there, but I think he's just nibbling a little bit too much. Out of the pen sometimes, you just have to come in and go right after guys.
The 3-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
The first baseman, number 5, Albert Pujols.
Stepping in, Albert Pujols. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Swing, and he pops him up. Hira into shallow center. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Joe Torre.
Settling in now, Joe Torre. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1. 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. Grounded weakly to the left. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
Hey, guys, that's not how we draw it up. You want to stay back on that pitch and drive it up the middle the other way. But he got out and around it and was still able to find his way for a knock.
To the plate now, Yadier Molina. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Cards strand a couple. They're on top 7-1. ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in the long ball threat, Keston Hiura.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit back up the middle. Smith is there. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
When you're struggling as a team to put the ball in play, every base hit is welcome, but a double will really help wake everyone up. That's just their third hit of the game, but it's a good one.
Into the box, Eric Sogard, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two.
You see that swing right there? You know what that tells me, boys? That this pitcher is doing his job right here, but also the offense is obviously not picking anything up today.
The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. From the belt, the pitch.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
7th pitch of the at bat coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there, and I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Stepping up now, Justin Smoke. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First and second now, one man out. One and one the count to the Brewers' first baseman.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
The 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Trying to send him packing for the second time, and it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
Ball. Playing 2-2.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Avisail Garcia will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Avisail Garcia.
And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Garcia has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
2 men are on with 2 men out. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Alex Claudio enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 58, Alex Claudio.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bob Gibson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
The pitcher, Bob Gibson.
He's set and the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Claudio is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our 2 starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ozzie Smith. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Enos Slaughter.
Now in the box, Enos Slaughter. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
Ground ball right side. A dive, and he knocks it down. And they will still manage to get him at first. A spectacular all-around play, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Ready now, Robin Yount. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Fouled off. Into center field, line drive base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame.
Obviously, as a pitcher, he wants to finish what he started. But when you have that pitch count north of 115 pitches, you have to be concerned about his health and the wear and tear on his arm. Might have to take him out of this one really soon.
Here comes the Cardinal manager up out of the dugout out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. 7 solid innings for him in this one, as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. John Gant takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 53, John Gant.
Into the box now, Lorenzo Cain hit high in the air down the right field line. Slaughter is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, no left fielder, Ryan.
In now, Ryan Braun. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort.
First offering on its way. A ball and no strikes. Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now, as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Slaughter is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Yelich. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Chopper to short. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now, as the inning is over. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 7-1. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Stan Musial. First pitch of the at-bat. Here we go with inning number 9, as the first pitch misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now a ball lined softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball. Full count.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Full count, here it comes.
Ball four,
And this
outside.
pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Well, the reason power hitters generally
Now
draw
batting.
more walks than other
The
guys is
fielder.
exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And now the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Jim Edmonds. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply toward the right side. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
In now, Rogers Hornsby as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. None out, runners at first and second. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Albert Pujols.
So now to the plate, Albert Pujols, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 0-1 pitch. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center, but he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in now, Joe Torre, and their runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. Almost big trouble there, but he'll wind up stranding 2 as the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Bruce Sutter will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Paul DeYoung is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
And batting 9, number 11, Paul DeYoung.
Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Not very aggressive there, as that's down the middle for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
2-2.
2-2.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Omar Narvaez will be next. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Popped him up. Molina has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Cardinals are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Stepping in now, Omar Narvaez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will take care of him, and the Brewers are now down to their final out.
The third baseman, number 7, Eric Sogard.
Brewers down to their final out now, and that'll bring in utility man extraordinaire Eric Sogard. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the Cardinals will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
7-1 the final today. The Cardinals jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Bob Gibson gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he struck out 13 in this one. Brandon Woodruff permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 7 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 4 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.